Hello! Okay, we're live. Hello, everyone.
You're good.
I'm good? Hell yeah, I'm good. Yeah, we're back with some Dungeons and Dragons, Sentinels of New Hope.
Woo!
Woo!
Whoa! Oh shit, I'm gonna come.
Before we get going, let's just catch up on some stuff here.
Oh my god, we're in a hype train.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Mr. Fugma just smashed subscribed. Oh my god, he says Taz always comes after Mr. Fugma.
Taz always comes after Mr. Fugma.
It's facts. I mean, that's just proven.
Oh my god, we've got another subscriber. It's Just LB just smashed subscribe. One of my biggest and longest, one of my longest fans there. It's Just LB.
Lifelong friend.
Yeah, it's Just LB. I would do anything for her if she asked me to.
I have a feeling that some people are getting a little parasocial with you, Doug.
I know, right?
I want to remind our
I've got my
that none of you
viewers
know,
like
Doug.
inviting me to their wedding. Like,
Yeah, imagine inviting this guy to your wedding and he doesn't show up. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it?
that's it. That's all the time we have for today, everyone.
I am crying.
We got another subscriber, Dat Dude CG19. He's pretty cool. He's got some sweet Pokemon. If anybody ever wants to check it out, yeah. You guys need an expert on Pokemon? He's your dude, actually. So, yeah. Oh, we've got another subscriber.
Oh my lord.
Lethal Lady. Oh my god, she's pretty lethal. And actually, Grandmaster in Marvel Rivals. Not many people know this, actually.
Oh damn! I'm in the same fucking Discord chat as that Grandmaster did.
I appreciate the hype.
Hey, wait!
Marina, get closer to your microphone. Jesus Christ.
Shut up.
Yeah, so Sentinels of New Hope. This has been a 3-year campaign, essentially. And it has come to an end. The last session, they defeated the Red Hunt, defeated Goraxan, imprisoned Docroth for the rest of eternity, but not without some loss. Their dear friend Vek'theona, who was a member from the party from level 1 from the beginning, sacrificed herself to stay behind and be a warden, a sentinel of the prison, along with Toshi, character that I formerly played. The rest of them returned back to Cyrodin, where they celebrated with the city and then went on their separate ways. This session is to do a little bit of a catch-up. It's been 5 years since they defeated the Red Hunt, so they're gonna get together, find out what everyone's been up to, and maybe reminisce about the past. So, my name is Doug. I'm the Dungeon Master. Let's get underway here. Let's introduce everyone. First of all, we have Clay. Introduce yourself and your character.
I thought I was never doing this again. Huh? Okay.
We have to do it one more time.
One last time for the people.
Yeah.
I am Clay. I play a Torg, the Turtle Barbarian. Son of Lanny, son of Danny, son of Big Mike, son of Ralph the Food Warrior, digger of holes, the belly that bumps, raiser of dragons, eater of sweets, former of water and lava, puncher of portals, the loving grandmother, the long fingers of Cyrodin, the leaping amphibian, the turtle that swims with dwarves, the farmer and friend to elder Elithids, shepherd of the flock, he who feeds the wrecks, the soup that satiates the sentinels, god eater, he who solves puzzles in the unbreaking shell.
Oh my god, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. Yes. When we do Curse of Strahd, I'm just gonna ask Clay to just do the intro for Torque, and then we'll start playing. So. Remind us, what's Torque been up to? Next, we have Paige. Introduce yourself and your character.
I'm gonna here formally request that when we do play Curse of Strahd, I do not have my character introduction after play. I'm sick of being upstaged like this again and again. What the fuck, Taz?
Oh, Taz just subscribed. He has a message.
Oh my
Ravina
God.
sucks eggs. Oh my god. I mean, it must be true. He's been subscribed for 19 months, so yeah.
I mean, if Torque makes them, everybody's sucking eggs. That's just on God.
On God,
On
yes.
God.
You couldn't even let us
Paige.
have the epilogue episode without being mean to me. Jesus. My name is Paige. I play Ruvina Hawthorne, rogue assassin. Doesn't have 27 titles like Torque, but happy to share her happy ending with everybody.
Oh.
Paige, is there any way you could turn yourself up? It's just,
Ravina, the silent assassin.
He is the rogue.
You guys are all fucking bitches.
I just want to
Right now I'm playing D&D.
Leave me alone.
I wasn't even trying to be mean. I just wanted to hear you. Matt, introduce yourself and your character.
I think you can raise her volume in Discord.
I did. I have it. I have it at 200%.
Yeah.
There's no way you have it at 200%.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I also have it at 200.
Yeah.
You're
I
quite
also have it at
that one.
200%.
What you don't know is that she
I
has
have it at 188. Fuck a Doug mic check before stream. We need a Page mic check before stream.
Oh, I've got a hype chest. What
I
the
got
hell
a
is
hype
this?
chest.
I'm gonna open it.
It's a dog.
Batter up emote.
I
Oh,
also got
shit.
that.
Ew.
Woohoo! Let's go.
Wait, where's my batter up emote? I just opened it.
To all the people watching that did not get a hype train choo choo, fuck you. Spend more money and stream. Support Doug.
I'm sorry.
Batter up. Okay. Yeah, Matt, why don't you introduce yourself?
My
Just
name is
kidding, you're all
Matt.
welcome.
I play Taz, the world's greatest bard. Just happy to be here.
Hell yeah. Me too, buddy. Mark, introduce yourself and your character.
Hi, I'm Mark. I play Timmets. I play.
Oh, hold on, Mark. You've been interrupted by yourself.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, the text speech wouldn't say it.
Oh man! I
Remarkably
didn't spell it
me.
correctly.
Remarkable me. Says, oh fuck, oh fuck. I'll say it. I'm not afraid to say it.
TOS him right now.
Yeah. No,
That's my
I.
dungeon master.
Yeah. I'll say the things that nobody else wants.
That's right.
Mark. Who do you play? Who is that little guy?
Oh god, I don't even know if I can do the voice anymore. I'm Mark. I play Timmets Sparkplug, the gnome barbarian.
Oh.
No,
You know,
the gnome artificer, and now head of the engineering department at Cyrodin University.
Damn.
Wow.
Wow.
Somebody got a promotion and didn't wait till we were in the episode to tell us.
I got him hired at the university, then he just gave himself that promotion.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
That's what you get for giving us free reign of the next 5 years of our life.
Yeah, dog, it's been 5 years. Come on.
Icy or slash Jess. We always call her Icy. I mean, it's just a habit from the Among Us days. But yeah, Jess, introduce yourself and your character.
I am Jess, otherwise known as Icy Hot, and I play Vek'theona Creekstone. She's an apologetic orphan tiefling who is the cleric of the group and changed her cleric paths because of Frog. You know, she was way more entwined with the Red Hunt than she'd really like to know or care about, but she really wanted to put it at all costs for her friends. And she's got a couple of accolades because of it. She's the bearer of bad news. She is she who relives the past, healer of the Sentinels, one who answers Gyarados' croaks, reliever of Zorro,
Oh, reliever of Zorro.
rules human
Whoa,
resources,
okay.
and the keeper of Docroth.
The keeper of Docroth. There we go. That's kind of badass. Chris, my good old friend, my pal. Why don't you introduce yourself and your character?
I'm Chris. I play Stoladin, the High Sage. He is a druid and one excuse me. Is the guardian of the forest of Athamor.
Hell yeah.
Pretty chill ass guy.
Hell yeah, he is. You know what? My greatest accomplishment of this 3-year campaign was getting Chris to remember the name of Athamor Forest. That gives me more joy than anything else that we've done.
It only took 2 months.
Was that? Oh, I was gonna say, was that over under about 6.5 months?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I bet it was like a good solid half a year at least. Okay, and finally, we have a special edition, a special addition. LB, introduce yourself and your character.
Hey, it's me, LB.
Yeah, Doug, you were supposed to do it, honestly. I'm LB. I play Viola Tempest. She's a storm sorcerer. She met these guys traveling to help her do a quest, and just kind of been following them around, really. Just hanging out.
Always
Best
tits at the
slightly
smoking
off
squirrel.
Oh.
And best friends Torque.
We're all happy she's here.
All of us, yes, equally. I will say, for stream purposes, I do not have a reactive image for LB. The site that I use for that, so the rest of them are already up and made. I need to make one for LB. However, every time I try to log into the website, it says that the site is being rate limited. I don't know what the fuck that means, but yeah, there's issues with the site.
Limited.
So, yeah,
it's not clear about that.
I don't. It crashed earlier today.
Yeah. So, well,
The limits are rated.
So yeah, LB, when she's talking, you guys just have to use your mind's eye, your mind palace to picture what she looks like. So, why don't we go ahead and get into it? After the events of the Red Hunt, each of you may have spent, some extra time in Cyrodin. Some of you left Cyrodin. Some of you may not have seen each other for these past 5 years. Some of you may have hung out a few times. Who knows? However, with the 5-year anniversary, each of you, wherever you were throughout the realm, you received an invitation from Taz to meet up in Cyrodin at the Smoking Squirrel for a celebration or perhaps some news. Who knows? But yeah, Taz, you have invited everyone. Why don't we start with you? In the Smoking Squirrel, first of all, let me put it out to everyone here. What has happened to the Smoking Squirrel in these past 5 years? Has anyone been watching over it? What's been going on with it?
I have.
Oh, Ravina.
I've been working there.
Yeah.
Viola's been working there with Zoro. Okay, has Zoro gotten any days off?
No. And if he's taking any, somebody better fucking tell me.
Ravina feels bad about her Union Buster days, so Zoro has some days off now.
She doesn't tell Taz about it though, because she knows he'll be angry.
Once every fortnight, he may take 2 hours to himself.
God, that's funny.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So, we get some people in here. Go to the Smoking Squirrel. Activate. So Taz, you're the first one here to set up. What do you do here at the Smoking Squirrel?
Well, while I'm waiting for everybody, oh man, my old stomping grounds. Well, Taz is actually here quite often, so he's still, familiar with the place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna come over and have a drink with his worker Zoro. 'Cause, 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 'cause
Oh, Taz, hey, haven't seen you in a while. I've been working real hard down here.
Oh, I know you have, buddy. Because if you weren't, you'd be dead. I'm just jerking you off. I'm just jerking you off.
That's good. I mean, I wouldn't believe that. Yeah, you would kill me. I mean, definitely, right? Like, you wouldn't do that.
I would never do that.
Okay, good. Okay. Well, it's going to be good to see everyone again. I haven't seen everyone all together in 5 years.
I know, it's been quite a long time.
Well, what do you want me to bring any drinks, or you want to get a table set up?
I forget the table set up for Matt the player, but yeah, let's do that. So,
Taz, well, I'll tell you what. Who wants to be the first person to arrive here at the Smoking Squirrel?
I'd say it would make sense for Timmit to arrive pretty early because he still lives in Cyrodin working at the university. And I'm assuming that some of the Sentinels that were built specifically to fend off the Red Hunt have been decommissioned and now work as robotic waiters at the... Not all of them, just some of them.
I mean,
work as robotic waiters at the Smoking Squirrel.
That works for me. Yeah, if that's what you think would be good, yeah.
Bro, just apprehended.
Can I
But
take
we
your
don't want a
order?
Rogue Knight situation. The Sentinels are not Rogue Knights. They also work security with Greg the Guardbot as their leader.
They're also very low overhead as they don't require a salary.
Exactly. They just require oil every once in a while.
Fits really into the Ravina Taz owning and running a business theme. The freer, the better.
Let's give you guys the area by the fireplace. That's been set up for you guys.
Hell yeah, it's party time.
Hell yeah, brother.
Okay, so Timmit, you enter, and you find yourself by Taz.
Well, if it isn't Timmit Sparkplug, no artificer.
That's right. And Mark the player was drinking last night, so I cannot do the Timmit voice properly. But in canon, Timmit sounds exactly the same as he always does. I just want to be very clear. Well, I can't do it. No.
Yes, you can.
Alcohol. Well, if it isn't Taz. No, that one's worse. That one's worse. That one's worse.
We're reverting back to old Timmit.
I can't.
Oh God! All right. If it isn't Taz, what the
You're
heck
looking
are
handsome
you?
as ever. I could kiss you right now.
Please don't.
Okay.
Okay.
What have you been up to, buddy?
Well, I've just been working at the university with all my old friends and Torque every once in a while when he wants some help with stuff.
That's cool.
How's things going at the Smoking Squirrel? I see the Sentinels are working out pretty well.
Yeah, they look like they're doing a good job. I haven't really interacted with the robots as much, but Zoro says they're fine. So well, I wouldn't say I trust Zoro, but you know, his word's good.
Oh, what about David has in mind, but Mark does not. Viola, how does she feel about the?
Well, you know, I don't really respect her opinion, so.
At that moment, Viola walks in.
I felt my ears ringing.
Along with Torque, they walked in at the same time.
We sure as fuck did not. We sure as fuck
Torque walked in, and
Oh my God.
Viola walked in right behind him without him knowing.
I'd like to think that Viola was waiting by the bushes,
I was.
watching for Torque.
I
and
work
as
here,
soon as
so I
he passed
definitely was doing
by-
that.
soon as you
She was
pass
like
by,
looking out the second floor
Wow.
window, saw Torque waddling up, and like jumped out the window just to come in with him. Torque walks in with ham bone and pork chop in tow.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, Viola, nice rack.
Always a joy to see you, Taz.
Hello, my friends. I have missed you. Well, Tibet, it's been like 2 days, but I've missed you.
Oh my god, I miss you too, Torque.
When did she get here?
Oh. I picked some leaves out of here.
We did not walk in together. I walked in with ham bone pork chop.
Oh, I thought you saw me whenever I was by the door, but that's okay.
You were by the door?
Yeah.
Are you fibbing? Because I still live at the farm. I can see the door from the porch, so I feel like I'd have seen you by the door. Were you really by the door?
Oh, well, the funniest thing happened. I tripped and fell in the bushes, and what do you know? As soon as I got out, you had already just walked in, so I just went in behind you.
Oh, okay. Torque just slowly takes one step to the side. That's good. Taz, where have you been? I have missed you.
Oh, well, you know, I've been, past 6 months or so, been out with, the Cake Whisperer on some adventures. You know, doing the same old, trying to find a solution to our looming problems, but...
Speaking of looming problems, Ravina walks in.
Oh, God.
You've been with whom?
The fact that I'm labeled as looming problem. I don't think I would like to participate in this epilogue anymore.
It was a. I had to do it.
That was a good segue.
Yeah, come on.
Segue. Tess, who did you say you were with?
The Cake Whisperer. Yeah, that's right.
Maybe she...
It's funny, they both make the same sounds about the Cake Whisperer.
Yeah. I unpack my backpack full of sweets.
Those are for me, for everybody, right?
Yeah, and I wink at Torque. For everybody.
Yes. Torque takes the bag, takes a handful, and then hides the bag under the couch that Tibet's sitting on. I'll wait for everybody else to get here. We'll have some. Hi, Ravina.
Hello, everyone.
And then Theo. He opens the door and some birds fly in with him. And some rodents scurry away.
Fucking Snow White.
Is there potentially a beaver in tow?
Theo the White walks through the door, and yeah, he's here.
Hey guys.
Well, if it's not Theo.
Hi, Theo.
Hello.
I give Theo a big hug. I pick him up.
I
How
give him a
long
big
has
old
it been
slap
now?
on the belly.
It's been like what, like 6 months or something like that?
Torque looks
5
down at his
years.
wrist where a watch doesn't exist. I
That's
think
good
it's
for, like half a year.
It's been a bit longer than that.
Are you sure?
Pretty positive.
As sure as you are fat, buddy.
Oh. How long has it been?
It's at that moment that.
So you guys get settled
I would
in.
like to imagine that I came in and Yoshi was flying in with me. I would like to have Yoshi, please.
Okay, yes, I will bring Yoshi in. I did not update his image because.
What?
Well, you know what?
You
Actually,
would like to imagine, but Toshi's dead. Yoshi, I mean.
Excuse me?
We're just gonna pretend he's a young dragon. It's fine.
This guy passed warmly. He's young now. Damn. So he's a monster now.
You're Yoshi?
He doesn't belong here anymore. Oh
How'd you
god.
grow so much in 6 months?
Hey, that guy looks familiar.
That guy looks familiar. It's a
I feel like I met him in a dungeon somewhere.
Hi, buddy.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Whoa!
Come give Daddy kisses.
I mean,
Oh, don't be
he holds
embarrassed.
out a wing to shake your hand.
What? I saw you like 2 weeks ago. You gave me kisses.
Yoshi's not
Dad,
an asshole.
Don't embarrass me in front of him.
Okay. I give him a noogie. I kiss him on top of the head. That's my
What?
that's my
If
boy.
Just to clarify, just because it's like a 5-year jump, he's like 6 or 7 now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways.
So, you guys get settled in, and I'm just going to. So I put together some images that Icy had drawn over the course of our campaign, just to maybe like. I'm assuming for this first part, maybe you guys sit around and reminisce a bit about like some of the adventures you had. So if you guys,
scrapbook.
yeah, if you guys just want to use some of these to, you know, look through and, you know, talk about the times that you had. So. So if there's anything anybody would like, I mean, like I said, this epilogue, it's a time to remember some of the adventures you guys had. And you know, if anybody wants to talk about, you know, some of their favorite moments and remember some things, you know, now's the time to do it.
Oh no, she's stupid. Yeah, the time I hooked up Vek'theona with Raza. Memories.
Has anybody gotten a chance to talk to Raza?
Yeah, I talk to Raza every now and then.
How is she?
I mean, she's obviously sad that the love of her life is trapped in, you know, the netherworld, but, you know, she's, other than that, doing pretty okay.
Raza, you know, left on good terms with Vec. You know, they may have had, you know, they had a good, I mean, speaking of, I guess I'll just share that album too, because the majority of the Vec pictures had to do with Raza. So, these are some Vec memories as well. If you guys, you know, but yeah, Raza, she ended up, you know, she was, she had the tavern. She ended up selling the tavern and spending time with her father, with grandpa, sorry, with her grandfather. You know, taking care of him and, you know, living a life free of all the stress of running a tavern and, you know, adventure and all that.
Once I got some time with my dads, we were on a trip. I spent a lot of time kind of letting them know all the names people were calling me. And do you guys want to guess which one made them laugh the hardest?
The long fingers of Cyrodin.
How did you know? You weren't supposed to spoil it. I told you that in the break room.
Oh. Oops. Sorry.
Yeah, they love the long fingers joke. And they're really excited to spend more time with you, Taz. How long are you gonna be around longer? Because they're really excited to talk to you.
Yeah, I mean, we can hang out. Just, yeah, they have my number.
What's a number?
What's your number?
I don't know what I'm talking about. I talk to your dads a lot, actually.
You do?
From time to time.
Like about what?
Well, just check in, see how they're doing.
You know, why don't you call me? Why don't you use my number?
I do.
What?
At night.
You do?
Yeah. You don't hear me? Those aren't nightmares, Tort.
In my heart, I hear you. I could hear you rhyme to this day. I love these pictures, dude.
Yeah, a little bit of I feel like we're kind of in this weird spot where nobody knows what anybody's about to say, but Taz does like communicate with everybody from like time to time. He has sending, so he just like talks to you guys.
So Taz has checked in with each of you, you know.
Yeah, checks
That's
in
how he
via
invited us.
tree. Not that he really remembers it.
Theo doesn't usually talk back to me, but
Theo just be sending messages through trees and then just like not checking the trees when they respond.
Wait, you're telling me Taz is Dream Taz?
yeah, when you see me in your dreams, that's really me.
I don't dream.
Man.
Those dreams about the hot tub.
About the what?
What?
Hey,
Taz
Dad.
eyeballs are long, so even than fingers.
Hey, Dad.
Yes, my son.
Why don't you tell everyone about that time that you went through the portal and met all of them, but they were different. That was I like that story.
Yeah, I shared that with grandpops. They like that story too. You guys remember when I punched that portal really hard and I went to the other world?
Yeah.
Yes. I went over there and I got to meet all of you, but you guys were really weird over there, and some of you guys were really nice, but Timbit was a weird drunk that punched a lot of people like I punch a lot of people. and Ravina sang a lot. Ever since I saw that, I've been hoping Ravina would sing for real.
I forgot Ravina was a pop star.
Maybe if she has a couple drinks, she'll sing karaoke tonight. But
Fingers crossed, buddy.
yes, I met all of you guys, and then I met her. I met Viola. She was there, and they kept telling me she was my best friend. It was very strange, very odd, and then when I guess it was Goraxan, I never really processed it, but the Goraxan came over and started attacking everybody, and Shy Taz, the very weird Taz, put his life on the line to help my fathers teleport me back home. And he gave me a locket that I still had. I showed you guys. You didn't believe me. You didn't believe there were other dimensions, but I told you there was. And now look who was right. Ravina,
Right,
does
all
Albrecht still
along.
have that locket when I gave it to him before the Red Hunt?
Of course, it's on his nightstand every night.
Yes. Do you guys believe me now? We never got to process that where you guys all said you didn't believe me and said I was taking a nap, like I got knocked out, but I punched that portal so hard I went to a different world. And nobody ever apologized for calling me a fibber.
I mean,
Well,
I
as soon
just-
as we
Sorry,
saw that
Bart.
locket, that kind of like proved that you went somewhere, because there's no other way you could have got that locket.
I mean, sure, but I mean, even in other worlds, I find it pretty hard to believe that I can sing. So.
You do realize we raised a son together. Yoshi's told me you sing him lullabies. You could just sing the lullabies a little louder.
To Yoshi, it's different. That's a mother's love.
I can cast Plane Shift right now. We can go check it out.
They all died, remember? Goraxan ate everybody. Remember, that was before we could stop him. I had
Oh,
to
yeah,
watch him
that's
eat
true.
all those people. I've still been processing that, but I find solace and humor about it sometimes because in the end they were able to get me back here so we could stop him, but still I did have to watch him eat a planet.
Torque has the most unresolved trauma of everybody in this party.
Remember that time where I had a traumatic experience and none of you believed me?
Oh, you fucking stupid.
This is actually the real reason we had to have an epilogue episode, was just so that Torque could get some closure.
You say that, but Torque brought that chair from the tower. He plans on having sessions with all of you.
We're all about to unpack some stuff.
Yeah, obviously having my dads around has been very, very good, but Big Mike makes me laugh so much, but they're also wise. I do feel a lot better about a lot of things. Some stuff still hurts, but that's okay.
Yeah. I'm glad you made it through it, Torque.
I did bring something for old times, though. And Torque pulls up his hood. I've missed you guys so much.
Oh no! Oh no! It's Grandma Torque. Everybody, be
What have you
careful.
done with the real Torque?
Oh, don't worry, he's safe and sound here.
I grabbed Grandma Torque by the collar. Bring it back, you fiend!
For now.
He's gone now.
she drops the hood. Hi, guy. See, I'm back. It's okay.
Oh my god, Torque! You just missed her, dude. I swear she was right here.
I might not always see her, but I feel like I can always hear her. In the back of my mind, the dark recesses.
She's evil, Torque.
I don't know that she was evil. Maybe a word was just necessary for that time we had to get into the city. Grammy Torque is good. It's my dad's grandma mom's that bad. That's the bad evil one. We gotta stay away from her. You see her? Did you see her? You saw my dad's mom here? Then we gotta go.
We have to leave.
It's at that time that Zoro pops over. Hey guys, I got your 6 orders of Croaky Cola here. Yeah, here.
Croaky Cola.
Yeah.
Thanks, Zoro.
Thanks, guys. Anybody else want anything?
Anybody else? You guys need anything?
I forget what's in a Croaky Cola.
Caffeine.
A lot of hops. No? Okay, sorry. Okay. I'll go back to work. I'm sorry.
What do I pull up the menu for this place? I forget the menu we made.
I have the drink menu.
What's on the drink?
LB, I know this wasn't Viola, but can you remind everyone our favorite experience, what happened with Croaky Cola? Do you know what I'm talking about? When you
with Toshiona?
Yeah, what happened there?
Oh god.
Oh god, that happened so long ago.
She beat the shit out
I
of
think wasn't Cedric the Frog looking for he wanted something in particular to drink. Oh, he wanted alcohol. And I think that I think he asked for a specific one, but they didn't have it. And then I said that he could have Coke or something. And then I was like, oh, we'll just call it Coca-Cola.
So, you guys were at a party and you're trying to find out information and eliminate rivals to Conrad Kamiya. And that was when you started just killing people repeatedly over and over again. You killed someone and then someone else walked in and you killed them and someone else walked in.
I remember beheading somebody.
And then
because they said they were bad.
And then at the end of it, someone else walked in and Mark's character casts like smoke screen or something.
I cast darkness.
Darkness, and then he pulled his pants.
That was literally the funniest fucking shit.
Oh, we were trapped in the fucking mansion.
Yeah, the mansion. Yeah.
It had to be done. It had to be done.
That was
I'd
when
rather-
that was when Anna was trying to fuck him.
Yeah.
Didn't you tell her to get on her knees?
Yeah. So it looked like we were trying to fuck.
Canonically, Mark put his dick inside of him.
It's true.
That's what happened.
What?
True.
Oh
Yeah.
my.
Yeah, Clay, you missed out on a hell of a session.
Yeah, you did. You have to go watch it. It's so funny the way Mark's just like, get on your knees. I pull my pants down.
It just kept spiraling out of control. Toshiyota kills someone. And someone else walks in, she kills them, and just keeps killing people.
They can't find out. Stabs him in the face.
And the only way I could make it stop was by casting darkness, quickly put all the dead bodies into the bag of holding, and then let darkness fade as I'm looking like I'm banging someone, dude.
Wait. That reminds me, did you ever take those bodies out of the bag of holding?
Does it matter?
Yes, it matters. I want to know. I don't think you ever did.
Not, I mean, I never explicitly did, but I'm pretty sure Anton did eventually.
I don't know. I kind of feel like Mark's character would have just took the bag.
Just walking around with decaying bodies for the rest of his life. Living with the weight of the murders.
Well, his character was like that. He was all about blood and.
No, he wasn't.
No, that was
That's the other
Chris.
guy.
Oh!
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Chris's character tried to steal the bag of holding with the bodies to use the blood.
Yes.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Maybe.
I knew it.
Torque is reading through the menu and he leans over to Yoshi to help him read. As Yoshi is now 7 years old, he can most definitely read better than Torque.
Mm-hmm. Yes, father.
Son, what is the last word on the menu?
That's that's a nominatrix. Yes. Submissive dwarf nominatrix.
Yeah.
Wait,
Submissive
no,
dwarf.
not the nominatrix.
Was that from Operation Plan Stuff Up the Butt?
Yeah.
That was a terrible plan, Taz.
I was a crow. I couldn't speak.
You wanted us to blackmail our friend by saying you like stuff up his butt.
You did. It was true.
Ravina saw it.
Ravina saw a dwarf getting
was
pegged by a
traumatized.
gnome.
Yeah, I
was
remember that.
traumatized.
Well, tied to a bed frame. It was
But you what? But didn't you want to everybody butts? It was a very confusing plan. I remember.
You know, now looking back at it, it was pretty.
Watching him get fucked was not part of the plan.
We were not
It's just
expecting
what
that.
happened. The
Well, you
blackmail
kept saying
after that was a great plan.
the stuff in the butt. No, wait, what?
We needed him to know that we needed him to know that we knew that he liked stuff in the butt. So that he would do something. I don't remember.
Like stuff
We
up your butt?
No,
Oh
he liked
my.
stuff up his butt.
Oh, right. Okay. I just want to go on record and say that was a pretty tough plan.
It was a great plan.
Plan.
It was something.
What's the bartender's name again? I don't come in here.
Zoro?
Zoro, I will take 4 turtles and a half pint for me, please.
Coming right up, Torque. I'll be right over there. I've got like 50 customers over here.
better
And
go
it's just
first.
me working here, so.
Yeah.
Do
and
you need me to get
better
into the
towards first.
kitchen?
No, you guys catch up. You catch up. I'll be right back.
Hey, aren't the Sentinels helping at all?
Why haven't we hired any more employees for this place?
We don't
Well, I
need
thought
to.
The Sentinels could help it.
Yeah, Timid. I'm sorry. I mean, of course, the Sentinels that you created, of course, they're wonderful employees. They would never be bad at what they do. Of course, my mistake. I'm sorry.
It sounds like they've been breaking bottles by accident.
I mean, did you hear that from some of the other from every customer that comes here?
No. Just seems like your tone sounds like the Sentinels aren't doing a great job, and I need to make some tweaks to their programming.
His eyes like dart towards Taz, and then, no, I of course I would never say that. I'm sorry, Torque. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Taz, why is he apologizing to me?
It's hard to find good employees like that anymore.
Are you mean to him?
I have never been mean to Zoro in my life.
Are you lying to me?
Why would I lie to you?
Because the way you talk to him reminds me of different times when you're mean to other people.
I have never been mean to anyone except for Vina in my life.
Right, but the tone you use with Zoro is exactly the same you use with Ravina. Like, especially when you guys were yelling about it when she took a book and you killed her for it, or something that happened in that temple.
Didn't happen. She killed herself, and that's on her.
You remember that, right, Ravina? Didn't Taz get you killed?
Yeah. Although he is going to still claim that it was my fault.
It was your fault.
It
was. Kisses.
Zoro slides in with the four drinks for Torque, sets them down, and tries to avoid any attention. He doesn't want any more interrogating, and he hides away, slinks away. Try and attend to the other goods.
No more interrogation, i.e. the very reasonable question Tim was asking about.
He's stressed out, okay?
Taz, I'm gonna talk to that guy. If I find out you're being mean to him, we're gonna have a problem.
I've never been mean to Zoro. He loves his job.
Okay.
So, yeah, you guys have done a bit of reminiscing. Now, just to let you guys know what, has been happening in the city ever since, the players know. I mean, some of your characters know, but after the defeat of the Red Hunt, Erwin served as the leader of Cyrodin, but her ruling, her leadership didn't last a year until eventually she stepped down. She had lost the support of some of maybe the more important people within Cyrodin, and Hagomar stepped in, and he has been the leader of Cyrodin ever since. He opened
good
up
for him, even though he used us.
He opened up the point and has converted that into it's no longer just a place for the very wealthy and rich of Cyrodin. Many of the people of the Pommel, or the people of the half-orcs and the others outside the city, have moved to the point. It's still maybe on average wealthier than the rest of Cyrodin, but it's nowhere close to how gated it was before. The Pommel is still a place that maybe is a little less lawful than the rest of Cyrodin, but generally people are happier than they were before. And also well, actually I'll let Ravina reveal what happened with Albrecht. And yeah, is there anything else you guys want to know about what happened within the city that's not separate from the rest of your characters? Any questions you guys have about the world around you?
Where's Conrad Kamiya?
Oh yes, that's a big one. Okay, Conrad Kamiya used his influence and some of the support throughout the city to be able to leave the city. Was not able to be executed like Hagomar had hoped. He had too much support. Executing him would have perhaps endangered the newfound leadership that he had. He weighed the risk of further turmoil within the city, and Conrad left. He is rumored to be amassing power elsewhere throughout Titurian, and still has people who are loyal to him within the city. But there have been people working against Conrad's interests within the city, but maybe that'll be something that somebody else within the party will tell you. So, Conrad Kamiya is alive, but he perhaps will be a player in the future.
A player? Oh my God! Somebody's gonna.
A player within the world, within the future.
That's not what you said.
Yes. Anything else people are interested in before we start learning about what happened to everybody's characters?
Garmus still banging on the council?
Garmus, I actually was going to leave that up to you. I don't know if you had plans for Garmus, but if you did not have plans for Garmus, my idea for him was he was sick of politics. He had led a very stressful life, being someone who Conrad Kamiya controlled. And he retired and lives by the lake.
He actually lives in a cabin about 200 yards away from Lorik's cabin in the woods.
There you go. Yes, that's what happened. At first he was gonna move by the lake, but after a talking to with his good friend Torque, decided to move outside the city, away from all the hustle and bustle, and lead a more peaceful life with sharing his weekly meals, and maybe even a few times a week with Lorik while they sit by their little pond and do some fishing.
Hell yeah.
Goated ending for Garmus.
What do you say,
It doesn't matter if he's got a no mistress. Answer, Doug. It's okay.
Garmus did get separated from his wife, and Garmus, he's a single guy. He's living that wealthy retired bachelor life. That's what I'll say.
King shit. Nice. Love that for my boy Garmus.
Erwin, after she stepped down from leadership, she continued to be a major player within the Halflings, the Halfling faction within Cyrodin, until eventually she settled down, and she has moved away from Cyrodin. She moved to another part of the world.
Good.
Is it Athamore Forest by chance?
No.
No.
Well, maybe.
It is not. Spoiler alert, it is not. Who else did you guys care about? Cake Whisperer. I'll let someone else talk about what happened with her. Who else did you guys like within Cyrodin?
All the people I liked inside Cyrodin either live on our property or live out in the woods. So,
Brita. Did anyone have anything with Brita in their story?
Minor, but
minor. My idea for her was she just decided to spend her days on the farm. She just wanted to live a peaceful life, and she worked on the farm, raising whatever animals were still there, welcoming whoever came to visit, and she has spent her time on the farm. Greg the Guardbot, I'm sure he's actually part of your story, right, Timit? Yeah. Okay, I'll let you decide what happened with Greg. Timit and Torque. Who else within Cyrodin? Actually, let me look through the NPCs.
That's what I've been trying to do.
NPC. Albrecht.
Whatever happened to that elder brain?
Taz, do you have anything on Bomb Boffer, Bo Biffer?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you deal with that. And I don't think anyone else here, in these NPCs, I don't think we really care about happen with any of them. Raza, we already went through.
Anything about like the cult of Girgirtos?
let's put a pin in that. We'll come back to that. May have something coming up here.
Gotcha.
Anything else people want to know about people within the city?
No.
I think we've got all
That's
that
about everybody.
squared away. I'm just through. Then we're going to talk about.
What about Mercutio?
Oh yeah, let's Mercurius. Yeah, he continued serving within Duskwall for some time until he got sick of the king there, and he has been traveling the realm, sort of trying to. I would say he's writing a book about the Red Hunt. Yeah, he wants to become a published author. He may have even asked a few of you to write a passage within his book. And yeah, he's putting together, he wants to immortalize everyone who was part of the Red Hunt in history.
Do we get royalties if we wrote something in the book? Because, no.
No.
Fine, it's for academic purposes.
What about Droop the Dragon Slayer?
Droop the Dragon Slayer. Yeah, he after defeating the Red Hunt,
single-handedly,
Droop decided to retire back to. Didn't he have like a castle or something?
Yeah,
a keep
probably.
Or
Sure.
And
yeah, no, he got Cragspire Keep.
Yeah. So he went back there to rule that. And he sired many children. He has 27 children, and
Right. Okay, Elon.
He even has I don't know how long does it take for goblins to grow to adulthood. I'm sorry. He has 27 children. We'll just leave it at that. So maybe he got some more coming. So.
That's my boy Drew.
Has anybody heard from the floating green head guy in the tower lately?
So I guess we'll start there. Did anyone? So a lot of you went your separate ways. What would you guys have done with the tower?
Timmy would have kept an eye on it.
Like live in it?
Yeah.
Okay. Just keep an eye on it. I'm just gonna watch it.
Like do stuff with it? So what happened to Green Head Guy, Timmy?
Green Head Guy's just big chillin'. He's happy to have some company every once in a while because Tibbet actually talks to him, unlike Alabiran, who was busy, using his life force to keep Docroth away.
What does big chillin' mean?
Big chillin' means making up stories to write down for future generations.
Oh,
So
he's a children's book author?
Ah.
I love that for him.
I was worried about him when we left the tower. I'm glad he's okay.
Yeah, he's doing great.
You guys would be happy to know that Windfane actually became King of Duskwall. Queen of Duskwall, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
Led an insurrection against the king, and became ruler of Duskwall. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't tell if Torque would be okay with that or not. And which one of LB's characters Torque likes, which ones he does.
Bruh.
Hi, kid.
Hey, so you guys have sat around a while. Is anyone who wants to go first? Who wants to talk about what their character's been up to?
Hey, Taz.
Yeah, Torque.
People tell me that sometimes you're around the city. I always try to track you down whenever I get an opportunity to, but I never can. Are you and Bomboff or Bo Biffer like going around and playing at shows? Or you say you're hanging out with the Cake Whisperer. What you been doing?
Well, I mean, Bomboffer, Bo Biffer, and I, we did definitely have a little world tour kind of after the Red Hunt. I've just been back and forth to the city, you know. I spent about a year. I was here pretty much every day for the first year. As you know, because you were also here. And, you know, finished up our teleportation circle. And finished up some of our security on the basement stuff. And, you know, I was kind of going on some adventures, trying to find clues on how to free our friends in the other realm. And I eventually hooked up with the Cake Whisperer. Bomboffer Bobiffer went with us sometimes he didn't. And yeah, me and the Cake Whisperer, you know, crawled some dungeons and, you know, crawled in her dungeon and, you know.
She has a dungeon? Like how the basement under here is like a dungeon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moist.
No.
And yeah.
Is the Cake Whisperer your girly friend?
I guess you could say that.
Torque looks at Ravina. Do you think he's lying?
This is Taz we're talking about. I'm not sure if anything he says is really real.
I got some pictures you guys want to see?
No.
No.
From your adventures, yes.
Oh yeah. I showed
You
Torque
need
my
to-
pictures.
You need to be more specific. Oh god.
Oh.
Yeah, it turns out that the Cake Whisperer is a god. So she
What?
likes to hang out on Earth sometimes with some people and, you know, hang out for the cool stuff, which is why she was in town for the Red Hunt. But, you know, I don't know, she kind of took an interest in me and we traveled together. You know, we've been in some dungeons and fighting some monsters and partying with some of the gods. So yeah, it's been quite a wild ride.
Oh, good for you.
I knew there
Yeah,
was something
man, that's-
special because of those brownies.
Yeah, that's
Like-
Gyarados there in the background.
So, like, are you with a god?
I mean, we don't put a label on it or anything, but
That's pretty cool.
Wait, you were hanging out with the frog?
yeah, he's a cool guy. Obviously, I still worship him. You know, I still have his totems and stuff, but it's kind of like a weird because we're like friends now, so I don't like, you know.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So Taz does have a bit more to share, but he's gonna, you know, maybe hold the rest of his cards a little closer to the chest. He wants to see what everyone else has been up to. Who?
Timmy can go.
Okay, go ahead.
So yeah. I've just been working at the university and teaching some brilliant new minds, and we've actually been using Tiny Moat and Greg the Guardbot as basically examples, and also the students have been upgrading both of them as projects throughout the last 5 years. So Tiny Moat looks a little different, and he's sure he has a picture somewhere of Tiny Moat after all the upgrades that the students have done over the years.
The image I got, don't think is that.
Oh, damn. I do not know what the image looks like then in that case.
Oh, okay.
That might be my image.
Oh,
Looking at your stream there.
I see. Did you make an image for Timit? I got one image that included Timit, but it was Torque and Timit. So.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
in
I
that case-
made a combination one because you said I don't know, but it's something big as a descriptor, and I was like, okay.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, and also I've been helping Torque every once in a while try to solve some issues, but I'll let Torque talk about that. There we go.
Look how smart I look, guys.
Torque looks so inquisitive.
Yeah.
You're muted.
I have been spending some time with Tibbet, but before that, after we lost Vek and Toshi, I think I needed a little break, so I had some time to reconnect with my dads. So after like a day and a half long talk with Ravita, she agreed to let me take Yoshi, and the 3 generations of us went to the Turtle Island, and we had a little vacation over there, and it was really cool for like 3 days, and then my heart started to hurt, and I remembered that I made a promise that was very important to me. And I talked to my dads, and they said it was okay, and we all came back to Cyrodin. And I met up with Tibbet, and he lets me hang out in his office for as long as security will let me. And I help him carry books, and I offer to punch portals whenever to try to find a way back to Vek and to Toshi. So we've been doing a lot of that, but when I do get kicked out by security, they tell me I gotta take a break. I turn the farm into an animal rescue. I work with the Hunters Guild, and whenever we can avoid hurting an animal and maybe it needs help, me and Hambone and Porkchop hop up in the wagon, and we ride to different parts of the land. And we rescue these animals, and I keep them at the farm, and me and Brita, we tend to them and get them healthy and find somewhere safe for them to live.
Hell yeah.
Anybody have any questions for? You guys just took on
No,
that
it's pretty
information.
straightforward. Yeah, no, it's pretty straightforward. Yeah.
Well, Timot's been with them this entire time, so. How's the animal rescue going?
It's pretty good. I mean, the house is kind of scratched up, kind of stinky a little bit. We could probably use some more help keeping it clean, but it's been good. Brita, I think this is kind of what Brita's really been looking for. Like, tending crops has been okay for her, like peaceful, but I think this has given her like a little bit of extra purpose. She says she's very happy doing what she's doing.
Good for her.
Most of our animals have been doing pretty well there. That peacock that awakened peacock guy that we rescued, he doesn't seem to care very much for it, but everybody else has been pretty happy. What's the name of that frickin' Tears guy we stole that we needed for the tower? The crybaby guy. What was his name? You guys remember who I'm talking about?
Nothic?
Oh,
The Nothic.
Timothy.
Timmy the Nothic. Hell yeah. Timmy lives there. He does some chores. Pretty much everybody stays there. I don't really know what happened to the flying snake that Theo bought that one time. I feel like I've seen it trying to eat some eggs at the house. But I don't really know what's going on with him.
What happened with Sliver?
Sliver, he pokes right out of Torque's pocket.
Good, I was afraid he died.
No, Sliver is always here. We've had some pretty crazy guys show up for a little bit. I think there was a baby Tyrannosaurus Rex, and I tried to call Theo about trying to let him live in the forest, but he didn't answer, so we just dropped off the baby over there. I hope he's not doing anything too crazy, but it's a big wood, so we thought it was safe.
Introduced a new predator into the forest.
Yeah,
I probably take care of it.
I kept touching a tree and trying to talk to you, but you never answered.
Maybe I was touching the wrong tree.
Theo hears this news and he gets up hurriedly, like, I have to check on something.
I'll be right back.
Excuse me, I need to return some videotapes.
There's only one rule about our animal rescue. No spiders.
Damn, I didn't realize Torque
That makes
pieces.
sense.
It's speciesist.
No arthropods.
We just support the extermination of spiders.
Yes. My dad's been doing pretty good. They've kind of been going around the city. Big Mike works at the Bubbly Barrel sometimes. He likes to cook over there because I don't have time to anymore.
Hey, Dad.
Yoshi, your voice changed. Did Yoshi steal one of my drinks?
Dad, sorry. Dad, I'm sorry.
Puberty is such a weird time for a boy.
Have you done any more food wars?
I plan to bring back the food wars, but part of me still, I feel guilty if I were to travel over to Anton or anywhere else or something like that when I feel like I should be working with Timid.
Oh, because pretty sure Anton has sent like a ton of letters. He's like, you're afraid of me, you're scared of me. Anytime, name your place. I'll fight you again. Seems like he's really down for another food war.
Why haven't you told me he's written me? You know your dad struggles to read.
I mean, I dropped him over there. I thought Porkchop would tell you about it.
You think Porkchop the Mastiff can read?
I mean,
my son,
I talked to him.
the optimist.
He seems pretty smart.
You can speak dog.
You can't?
He stares at Ravina. Who taught our son to speak dog?
Don't look at me.
Wait,
who else am I supposed to look at? And then he looks at Theo.
Am I the only one who can speak to him?
I guess I could give it a go.
You taught my son to speak dog?
Wait, what?
I must have been touching the wrong tree.
A bit of Yoshi's picked up a few things from each of you, and one of those is Yoshi has the ability to speak with animals. So,
wow. Oh, well, yeah, Yoshi, he can't talk to me. I mean, he licks me and tells me that he likes me, but that's about it. Well, could you write letters? Because if you can tell Anton. I mean, he could come over and we could do one here, but I would feel bad because he said I had to go to him next time. But I'm not leaving Cyrodin right now.
Oh yeah, I'll let him know. It seemed like he was pretty serious because he went through so much shame from losing to you. So I think I mean, it's only fair that you go to his place, but if he has to, he'll come here for the rematch.
He would need to, and he's gonna feel even more shame because the Sentinels of New Hope were great cooks, but your grandfathers and I are gonna run him through a brick wall.
I'll let him know.
We can teleport over there. Ask if he's got a teleportation circle. If he does, it's no problem. We can be there, beat his ass, and come back.
Zoro comes back. He's got more drinks for you guys. Hey guys, got more stuff for you here. Viola, why don't you tell everyone what you've been up to?
Oh, thanks, Zoro.
Are you guys fucking?
Zoro drops his drink.
Oh my god!
Thor gasps.
What? Oh my god! No!
You guys are fucking.
Zoro, you can go now. So I've just been working around here, helping out and stuff since the farm and stuff's been taken care of. But every now and then, you know, if she needs my help, if Brief needs my help, I go over there and help out. I did
Wait a
go
second.
back in. What?
You were coming over to the farm? You haven't told me? How did I not know you've been coming over and helping with the animals?
I don't know.
Torque gets up and stands over Viola and puts a palm out to shake her hand.
Oh. I shake his hand back.
Thank you for helping. I know the animals are crazy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. Anytime. It's literally not a big deal at all.
We usually have breakfast as a team at 7. You come over at 7. You have breakfast if you're gonna come help.
God.
Yeah, that would be so great. I'm gonna go to the restroom.
So you can fuck Zoro?
I don't even listen to that. I just get to the bathroom. Yes!
You guys are sitting there and you hear up in the distance.
Let's go! Okay, I come back out and I sit back down.
She comes back,
Sorry, guys,
all of Torque's classes are empty.
Anyway, so yeah, I went back home for a little bit, just to, you know, follow up with my family and let them know I am still alive and I'm doing well. I told them about some of my stories and adventures I've been on, and then I just told them that I'll basically be here, and if they ever want to come, they can, or I'll visit every now and then. But yeah, I really like working here. Ravina's been really nice to me. She's like my boss, and she's been really good. So I've been promoted to a manager. It's been great.
Taz is writing all of this down.
Timmett was teaching me how to read, and I had to read union rights, and when you're a manager, you can't be a part of a union. Is there a reason you promoted her to manager, Ravina?
Taz taps his clipboard.
Well, not really like manager. I think I just really call myself that because, you know, I just like tell some people what to do when she's not there, just to help out and stuff. But
assistant to
Taz's
the manager.
pencil's on fire.
Taz, we might have to put her on a pip.
What's a pin?
Pip.
Who's a pimp?
I want every minute in this. I want everybody writing it down. What are you doing?
I need a letter for what you did last week.
Please respond to this email with 5 things you did last week.
Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing.
I'm gonna. I lean over to Taz and be like, "Don't worry, she's not actually getting a paycheck."
Oh, that's fine.
Viola just could care less.
Oh, we're not paying her? Fine.
I hear none of this. I'm just staring at Torque. This is the best day ever.
Torque and Viola's eyes meet. What could it mean? Who knows?
Cause we're best friends. It's a warm feeling that loves me till the end.
Viola's really trying to force like a Robin Big vibe.
Yeah. I'm glad you caught that.
Yoshi lands on Theo's shoulder, and he starts sniffing you. Like, Theo, usually you smell like dirt and manure, but I smell something a little different. What's different with you?
I smell something a bit different.
Torque gets up and sniffs him too.
Can I help you, Torque? I don't know. What's different?
Smells like... I smell... I don't know, like another person. Are you hanging out with people?
Person? Yeah, I guess. You could say I'm hanging out with a person. A people. A people. Person. One singular.
There's other people with you in Athamor Forest?
There's one person.
Oh, who?
Oh.
Oh, my wife.
Who's your wife?
Eh?
What?
Yeah.
Is it Paxton?
No, Paxton is a beaver. This is her name is Perona.
Perona.
She's pretty neat.
Damn, she's a baddie, dude.
Yeah, she's a elf. She's a half elf like me. So it was pretty neat. She got lost in the forest one day, and she kind of just stayed with me.
Oh, good for you.
Wow. Are you guys?
Do you have any more details about maybe how that worked out?
Oh, yeah, like she was like just exploring the forest because she's like she's really into trees. She's a warlock, and her what do you call it? You know, yeah, that's the word. I always forget. You know. Anyways, she's her patron is a demon tree spirit thing. So she's kind of like me. We're like yin and yang. You know, where like I have like cool trees, and then she's got like an evil tree. So she's kind of a little mischievous little turd. But
Did you bring her with you?
no, she's back at she's running our gambling house right now.
You have a gambling house?
Yeah, we run a
more forest into a gambling house.
Into a
No,
casino.
That seems irresponsible.
It's not really for people. It's for the animals and the trees.
What do they gamble? Leaves?
It's just, yeah, pretty much. Trees and nuts and, well, leaves and nuts and, you know, brush. And
They gambled that one ingredient
sort
that
of thing.
Paxton has.
Berries.
Fucking fire lilies or whatever.
Yeah, so it's like it's a squirrel racing place. It's pretty cool.
Whatever happened with Paxton?
Oh yeah, he's like my best friend now. We're pretty cool. We made
So
up.
you guys just made up.
Yeah, we made up.
I mean,
I don't
Paxton
remember.
did show up to help us fight the Red Hunt. I feel like that's gotta say something, right?
Yeah, he's got a little beaver family now. Pretty cool. He named his oldest son Toshi because he remembered all the stories I told him about Toshi. And then he actually has a daughter, and he named her Vek. Just Vek, though, not Vek'theona. Just Vek.
Oh, that's fun. I noticed that it's squirrels racing and they're gambling on it, and Paxton lost.
Poor Paxton.
What a sweet beaver.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool.
Do you have any
I'm like
children?
they're. Do I have children?
Do I have children?
What are children?
Did I write that I have children?
You did.
Oh yeah, I did. I forgot all about. I skipped over this. Yeah. We popped out.
Yes, my children.
I got 4 kids.
Oh my god.
I was
Like
reading
5.
the wrong. I
You
made a
even gave
long
me
thing.
names. I don't know how you
I know.
forgot.
Yeah, I know. Well, I wrote this a long time ago.
True.
It's been 30 days since the last episode.
And you expect me to remember that? I wrote it right after. Anyways, yeah, so I got 4 kids now. Theo Jr., he's my oldest.
Goddamn, 4 kids in 5 years?
That's weird because he told
I
me he
thought it
had
was
5 kids.
Yeah, it looks like 5 kids.
Is it
can-
5
He's in
kids?
5 years.
Oh, yeah, nope, yep, it is 5 kids. I
Even
read
busy.
it. It is 5 kids. Yeah, Theo Jr., and then there's Zushi, and then there's Carlos, and then there's Ivy and Steve.
Steve looks like a rascal.
He does.
Yeah,
Is
They're-
Zushi part
they're little
snake?
knuckleheads. Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
That's very
Just his
cool.
tongue.
I don't know.
I
what
would like to
happened.
meet. I would like to meet
I think
Zushi.
it has to do something with the Perona's patron or whatever.
Ah, yes, evil trees and their serpent tongues. I have heard that from Danny.
Maybe a little
Yeah.
bit of Mary and Joseph situation there.
We don't have an oven. You see how that sounds, Mary?
Yeah. Anyways, I guess that does make sense. It's not been 6 months. Wow. Time really does fly by, huh?
That's when he was
Wow.
saying the 6 months thing that I was thinking about how he has 5 children.
What's it been, 6 months? Since he
The
had
trees
5
do a
kids?
lot of the trees do a lot of babysitting for me and Perona. You know, when we're
Clearly.
running.
You trust the trees that much?
They do a lot. I mean, you should see how they rave about the squirrel house.
The kids get up and just walk away. It's like, no, don't go. Get back
Come
here.
back.
Apparently timelines and things just work different in the forests.
Yeah, it gets, you know, it's really just us out there. You're the first people I've seen since, I guess, the day we departed from each other.
Well, besides your wife and kids, obviously, right?
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying.
So you
Sounds like he doesn't
married
see them either.
the first person he saw after the Red Hunt.
Dude, you know she's fucking using his ass.
Some warlock stumbles into the forest.
You want to get married?
He must have been in some bad shape to say yes. And then make kids with him instead.
No, we just got along really well, you know? We're very similar. It was like love at first sight.
Oddly enough, there's
that's
like one
nice.
section of the forest where the trees are wilted a little bit.
I mean, she might like gambling more than me, to be honest.
Oh my god.
Match made in heaven.
Yeah, anyways, have you guys been getting my tree messages?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's odd that you never told us that you were married, though, in the tree messages.
Yeah, I was more concerned with trying to figure out how to get Toshi and Vek back.
Am I just
have you made
supposed
any
to go
headway
out
on
and?
that?
Have we? I don't know. I haven't really got your guys' messages back.
Well,
Are
I
we
don't
just
think
supposed to
trees-
touch
Well, that's-
any tree and you'll answer? Is that how that works?
Yeah, it's supposed to. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on there.
Those damn
He's
trees.
been having some reception problems in that forest.
I'll have to talk to my tree guy.
My tree guy.
Well, there's one tree that, you know, handles all the messages from all the other trees, because they all go through the one tree. He probably, you know, slipping through the cracks. He might be
AT
gambling
and
too
trees
much.
got bad coverage, huh?
Actually, his name's
His name's Verizon.
his name is Mint.
Mint.
Yeah, Mint Mobile.
Tree mobile.
Tree.
Tree mobile.
He's
Not
a
a
mint
brownies as
bush
funny as
or a
they
mint
are.
tree, wherever mint grows.
Yoshi flies over to Ravina and is like, okay, I can't hold it in any longer. What'd you tell them?
Okay. I guess we can share our little secret with everybody.
secrets.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So since
Yoshi
I
had
wrote
a kid.
mine-
Sorry.
Since I wrote mine in third person,
Go ahead, whatever you want to
that's
do.
what I'm gonna say. Is
Okay.
that Ravina is telling you this is her story. Following the events of the Red Hunt, Ravina returned to Albrecht's side to begin helping to rebuild the city. Having no real home to return to, Cyrodin has become the home she has always longed for, a place where she grew, made lasting relationships, and placed down sturdy roots. Fighting for an entire city, fighting for her friends and loved ones was never something Ravina had thought she was capable of doing. Growing up and being forced to put her own survival first, she wanted to repay this gift of a new home that she had been given. Ravina and Albrecht, along with the town guard and all the townsfolk, worked to rebuild Cyrodin, restoring shops and stalls to their rightful glory, ensuring that the ale was flowing properly in each tavern, placing shiny new sites throughout the town, and helping to plant new trees and shrubs to bring life back to the city. Within several months, Cyrodin was back to its former glory, but with a new sense of purpose amongst its citizens to live life to the fullest. After about a year since the Red Hunt, with the town being rebuilt now, Ravina and Albrecht had a modest wedding. While white wasn't necessarily in Ravina's typical wardrobe, she had a semi-white dress with her own personal flair of black and gold accents that made her feel a little bit more like her. I'm trying to copy the image, but I can't get it. I have it. I'll pull it for you. I'll show you the dress later.
Okay.
Anyway. They shared vows under the same gazebo just outside of town. Yoshi played the most important role of being both ring bearer and flower dragon, carrying a basket of flowers as petals fluttered down as he flew down the aisle. A reception followed on the water with catering and food provided by none other than Torque, accompanied by Taz, the world's greatest bard, and guest appearances by Bomboffer Bobiffer to host quite the party. The music and dancing played well into the night, all surrounded by their favorite people.
Aww.
With the city rebuilt and having started a new life with Albrecht, Ravina had no desire to leave Cyrodin. Her and Albrecht moved to a home just on the outskirts of town, close enough so that Albrecht could easily go to work, but also Ravina could tend to the animals on the farm and check in on the smoking squirrel with ease. Ravina would keep the smoking squirrel running while making an expansion to the second floor of the building and building more rooms. Knowing her friends would go off on their own travels, she always wanted them to know that they had a comfortable place to return home to. She made up individual rooms within the smoking scroll for each of her companions, fit with their own colors for their wardrobe, their favorite items, and mementos of their travels from before.
Aww.
Ravina tended to the rooms each week, ensuring that they were always clean and warm. It was her way of caring for her friends, even if they were no longer here. Every companion had their own room, including Vex, Ravina knowing that somehow, some way, no matter how long it would be, they would find a way to bring Vek back home. When not tending to the smoking squirrel, Ravina would tend to the animals and Yoshi. In the years that have passed since the Red Hunt, Yoshi has grown to a young dragon. Being in his rebellious teenage years was a new fun challenge that Ravina and Torque had to manage. Learning to let their little dragon grow in his own confidence and go out on his own adventures. While Ravina, along with all the other members of the Sentinels, had a hand in training Yoshi in various ways, Ravina thought it was time to let Yoshi in on some special training that she has been conducting, since he's now a little older and a little bit more capable. Shortly after the city was originally rebuilt, Hagamar approached both Ravina and Finn with a proposition. Having trained assassins within the city was an asset that could not be overlooked. While Albrecht would captain the main guard, Ravina and Finn would lead and train a group of select elite individuals, trained in stealth, evasion, deception, and if needed, means to remove those who posed a threat to Cyrodin and the safety of its citizens. A secret organization that would conduct missions in the shadows to protect the ones they love. The council built a secret underground training center where Finn and Ravina could conduct their lessons and tests uninterrupted. Yoshi began attending these training sessions with Ravina and Finn, growing, learning, and becoming an even more powerful ally. Yoshi would often use these skills of evasion to sneak over and steal extra treats and snacks from Torque when he was not paying attention. Finn and Ravina found solace in finding ways to protect others with their skills. Finally, having Finn back in her life, without the worry of either one of them being in immediate danger, Ravina was able to fill a void that was inside of her for years. Albrecht, Finn, Yoshi, the Sentinels, all together gave Ravina the family and home she had always longed for, and she would continue to fight for them every day to ensure that her family remained safe and protected for years to come.
Aww.
That's my story.
Aww.
How cute.
That was an incredible story. Was there a part in there where your son's going to become an assassin? Was that cleared with Dad? I don't know if I caught that just real quick. If we could just
not
bring it in.
cleared with Dad, and this is something that we did without your consent.
Oh
My God.
okay.
Can I just
And
say
you
this
just
image?
told told us all right now, right? Before I get... Okay.
This image is the sickest thing I've ever seen. Icy, amazing job.
Look at my little Yoshi boy. He's so cool. Oh my god, I love it.
So my dragon son's an assassin now.
Only when necessary.
How often is it necessary that my dragon son is an assassin?
Only if the person in question poses a threat to Cyrodin and its citizens, and it's typically Finn and I who go out on those missions anyway, so he is just a silent observer.
Yoshi?
Yes, Dad?
Yoshi, don't tell him anything.
Oh my.
Do not lie to your papa.
What Dad doesn't know won't hurt him.
Well, Dad knows now. I have had faith in my son for a very long time. I knew he was just probably months away from being even stronger than I ever could be. I know that your mother would take care of you and would die for you in the future. Please just don't leave Dad out of these discussions before you become a super secret assassin with your mother.
Listen.
I would just like a quick heads up that my son, who I stay up all night waiting for, instead I'm thinking he's fishing in the lake and he is out killing heads of union, political heirs.
That was never
just would
discussed.
That was just one time.
Yeah, it was.
Wait, one time for. I just would like a little heads up. I understand I'm not a part of this whole fancy schmancy spy thing. I get that, but he's still my son, and I would like to just know because I worry and I love him. I know he will be safe.
Yeah, well, I mean, I would of course never let anything happen to him. But B, this is really just training sessions to help him be a more capable and confident dragon. Not that
Yoshi, how many people have you killed with your mother?
You don't have to answer that question.
He holds up his hand, trying to hide it from Ravina, and he just flashes the 5 a few times until she catches him. More than 50.
Oh my god. Mr. Waiterman, I have forgotten your name after 4 of these turtles and a half pint. I need about 8 more of these right now.
Zoro was attending to another table, but then he heard you, so he stumbled away from the table. He's carrying 4 pitchers of drinks right now. Torque, okay, yes, I'll be right back. I'm sorry. His eyes dart towards Taz and then back towards Torque. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry. This is taking so long. And he runs away to get more drinks.
Jesus Christ.
Ravina, you, me, and Albrecht, we're gonna sit down for a couple of minutes some night in the future. I feel like I need to lay some boundaries down, just for my own sake.
That's fair.
I think I need to take a look at these Sentinel waiters.
Yoshi places a hand on your shoulder and says, "Dad, it's too late."
I always knew you were going to take after your mother a little more, and that's okay. It kind of makes sense. Let's be honest. I'm just a turtle. That's all right.
It is true. Yes.
Let's just not forget. Your father is an emotional turtle, and he just wants to be a part of your life.
I know, Dad.
And then he puts his head out a little bit. and expects a little kiss from Yoshi.
Yoshi knows that, you know, he's got to give you something, you know, and so even though he's, you know, a big dragon who kills people, he gives you a little peck on the forehead.
Yes. Love you too.
And remember, we're not just out here killing people because we feel like it. These are people who pose a very serious threat to Cyrodin and its citizens.
Yeah,
We're
Hagamar just
helping
says a name
people.
and we kill them. It's not a big deal.
No, that's okay. That's creative liberty being taken against me.
Torque slams his palms over Yoshi's ears and goes, "Do you forget how many people I've watched you stab?"
Some of them children.
Okay. We'll talk about this later. No reason. Torque is not upset. Daddy is not upset. Let's just keep enjoying our
playing
night.
it up a bit. He's enjoying seeing.
He's hem-hawing his papa.
Yeah, he's kind of ribbing both Ravina and Torque. So you don't know how much of what he's saying is true, but you know he's sort of playing it up a bit. So.
Teenagers.
Torque looks around at everybody else. Don't think I haven't forgot the summer you got my son drunk when he was less than 2 years old either.
That didn't happen.
Actually, I don't think Ravina ever knew about that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think this is how she's finding out.
It's still a secret.
You found
It's
out
not
right
anymore.
now.
Apparently.
That was always
That
the
never
plan.
happened. Let's not forget he's a murderer now.
He's not a murderer. He is a calculated assassin.
Who kills people?
That's right, and got drunk one time with Torque and Theo.
What? With who?
Or not with Taz and Theo.
No.
Timid and
no.
Theo.
Timid and Theo. Sorry, I was drunk.
Fuck.
It was just Theo.
I definitely remember Theo.
Anyway,
Ah.
brush over that.
I'm surprised you're not getting stabbed right now.
Oh, it's dagger eyes. Dagger eyes.
Be sure to say that since this is a talking game.
So, yeah,
Has
you
everybody told their stories?
I think,
Yeah, bro, I'm a turtle that takes care of animals. I'm done.
I think, you know, everyone's has caught up for the most part, but Torque has invited everyone to go back to the farm to gonna cook a big meal for you guys.
Yay. Yes.
Yes.
Well, I have definitely had too much to drink, and I need some food.
Timid is going to, right before he leaves, he's going to look at one of the Sentinel waiters, and he's going to probably notice that the grip was just set too high for the bottles. That's why the bottles keep shattering whenever they carry them, so he's just going to loosen the grip a bit before leaving.
Timid is
He's
able
gonna reduce the torque.
Timid is able to fix a couple of the waiters before he leaves to hopefully help Zoro out. All of you get up and head on over to the farm so that Torque can begin cooking. Just after each of you leave, Zoro stumbles over with 8 pints of drinks for Torque, looks around
Hell yeah.
and sees everyone gone, and he's like, and yeah, goes puts the drinks down and goes and takes a nap behind the bar. So
What?
He just doesn't even take a nap, just keels over, just straight up passes out.
Okay, so you guys head back. Albrecht has been invited for dinner. So Albrecht shows up. He, had a good day. He greets you all. He's standing outside waiting because he was given a specific time. You guys went over just a little bit, but yeah, he greets you out there, and He walks up and gives Taz a hug. Taz, good to see you, my friend. I'm glad you could get everybody together again.
I grip his cheeks ever so tightly.
Which cheeks?
It's good to see you, my old friend. Oh, he knows which one.
He goes each one by one. Torque, my friend, so happy to see you. I'm hungry.
Good. I hope you came with an appetite. And Torque hugs him and picks him up, and then he whispers in his ear, "The three of us have to have a little talk later."
Okay. He sort of looks over at Ravina, looking for answers.
I can't help you here.
She's gonna have to help.
Timid. Yeah, good to see you. How's the university been?
It's been great. Got all my old colleagues hired there as well.
He goes in
for full-time positions.
He goes in for a hug at first, but then he stops himself. Remembers, he reaches out a hand to shake your hand.
And Timid shakes it back.
Good. Yes, good. Viola, it's been a while, hasn't it? How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Oh, they're keeping me busy in the city. I'm always something going on around here. But yeah, I'm doing good. You and Torque gonna be cooking for us?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think I'm helping.
I thought you were going to take that opportunity
if
to
he wanted me
insert
to.
yourself.
If he wanted me to, absolutely I would. Yeah. Did he say that he wanted me?
Viola's definitely helping you, right?
If you need help, I can help you for sure.
Me and my dad's, we were going to make dinner, but I have she could help with dishes after for sure.
See, I told you, she's definitely gonna help with dinner. And he gives a wink to Viola. He's he knows that he's trying to help her out.
Actually, Viola, we need some sticks. Can you grab some sticks? They need to be sharp.
You got it. Whatever. Yep, I'm on it.
She
runs out the door.
What? Wait, who is that? Is that Theo? No?
Probably not.
Who is the smelly man?
He's talking to a tree. Give him a second.
Yeah, no, Theo went to the restroom.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah, he's beyond a tree.
Did I forget someone? I got everyone, didn't I? Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't say. Ravina, good to see you. How was your day today? He gives you a little kiss on the cheek. Oh, okay.
Oh man, nobody wants to talk to Doug.
Okay.
Jesus.
Damn.
That tough of a day? Okay.
That tough.
Well, Torque just found out about Yoshi's extracurricular activities.
What?
It's been a tough day for her because I found out that he's a murderer.
Oh. Okay. Well, I don't. I try to stay out of Ravina's activities. Official capacity. Got to keep church and state separate. So.
That's okay. We can still talk later. Let's eat today.
You guys head inside, and Torque. Your fathers are there. They say hi to everyone, and you guys begin whipping it up in the kitchen. What are you cooking?
Torque, reminiscing, obviously, and trying to think of one of the happiest moments he's ever shared with the Sentinels of New Hope. Cooks up a 5-course meal. The first is an ostrich kebab. The second, dancing lobster. The third course, steak tartare. The fourth, a veggie melt. And the fifth, made by Big Mike himself, the fish sticks. Very meal that they serve together in the Food Wars.
Ooh.
Delicious.
Timit's gonna dig in on the steak tartare.
This was one of my favorite moments of the last 2 years we spent. Well, the 2 years we spent together. We felt like a team. It reminded me of being a part of a family. I think it's only right that we have this meal together. And as he's setting the table, he sets 2 empty spots at each head of the table for Vek and for Toshi.
Oh.
They would have wanted us to enjoy each other's company, but I just wanted to take a minute to remind each of us that we made a promise to them that we would keep searching and find a way. And I know we will. So let's enjoy ourselves tonight. And tomorrow start anew and get Vek and Toshi home.
Here.
Taz lets Torque have his moment, and then he says, I have a better idea. And he casts Major Image and puts Vek and Toshi at the table. And then he makes everybody join hands, and he casts Rary's telepathic bond, and then he casts Sending. So that he can, everybody can talk to Vek and Toshi.
If you'd like, you can join my Discord.
Aww.
No.
If you'd like a version of this without my voice at the end, so that you can listen to it on repeat, there'll be one uploaded onto my
Hard and raw history from there.
Yo.
Vek'theona.
She's
It
back.
looks like you guys are having fun.
Wait, that
How
is that
things going on?
really her?
Just messages. But I can see you.
It's the next best thing.
How are things going in the other dimension?
It
In
feels
the
like
other dimension.
paradise. Because I'm not alone. And I know that you guys are here, having a life.
Aw.
Yeah.
Paxton named his baby after you.
Like my whole name, or?
Nope, not your whole name. Just Vek.
Oh, that's really good, because, you know, half my name is your name.
Yep, that would be a little weird. Maybe? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, you'd have to think about that.
Yeah. It's been. I thought it had only been like 6 months. They told me it hasn't been like 6 months.
Well, you know, beavers procreate pretty fast.
They do be fucking.
I had some babies too. I had 5.
Five?
5?
You said 4 earlier. Did another
Is
one
it
just
4 or
pop out?
5?
Is that where you went to go talk
No,
to a tree? Because another kid popped out?
I had to pee.
Okay, so is it 4 or 5?
It was 5.
He did say 5.
He said 4
You're
first,
supposed
but yeah, we did.
You're
Yeah,
supposed
we
to be.
did.
You're supposed to have the good memory, Timmit.
He stopped listening to you because you're an idiot.
Wait, Taz, that's them?
You hear off, sort of like it sounds like it's coming from like a little further away. It's like, "Hey, babe, who you talking to?"
What?
Wait a minute.
Babe! You guys are fucking?
Well, he's trying out this whole nickname thing, keeping it, quote unquote, spicy.
Hey, that's a little weird because Paxton named his other baby Toshi.
Yeah, that is weird for them, but they're animals. That kind of stuff happens.
Oh
Not
well.
that that means that it's gonna be a cycle. I don't think that actually happens.
Damn, I always thought Toshi was buffer than that, to be honest with you.
Nah, dude.
Nah, he took
Toshi-
time off.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he's you know.
This is the romantic shoujo.
He's in his cut.
I'll show you the shonen one later.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh, Lord.
You gotta pay a little extra for that one, actually.
That one's on Patreon.
No one on the internet.
What? Oh, hey guys.
Oh, hey.
What?
Were you just buckling your pants?
Oh god.
What?
Is that a tree in your pants, or you just happy to see me?
How's this happening?
I know some people.
I know people too. Who do you know?
I know gods.
Well, hold on. Oh yeah, that's right.
I think he got some help with the cake whisper scrolls and all that.
Who's the
Maybe
other
good at
god?
Magic. I know a
I
lot
like
of
your
them.
Gyarados.
I'm their bard, bro.
Sick, dude.
Yeah.
Wicked.
So, yeah, Toshi talks to you guys a little bit about what him and Vek have been up to. The realm of Stoladin, sort of like a, I don't know if any of you are familiar with Star Trek, it's a little bit of a holodeck situation. They can basically remake the world how they like. So, yeah, they have a little farm that they little garden that they tend to. They do some training. They obviously, are alone. It's just them two. But yeah, they keep themselves entertained. You get the sense from speaking with them that they're very content with living there and being together. So you get a sense that they're very happy with each other.
And you guys do be fucking.
Can you not be so crass about reality?
I toast with Theo.
Are you guys
Hell yeah.
eating good over there?
I really miss frothy milk.
Oh god.
Tez, can you get her some frothy milk?
Torque runs to the
I
fridge,
can.
grabs some milk, and starts punching it.
Can your god get some frothy milk?
Lord,
He
no!
bring-
Remember
he
what happened
brings the
last
milk-
time?
He brings the bucket of milk in. So this is them, right, Taz?
Yes, that's them.
And he pours it onto Vek'theona.
Whoa.
Not sure how that works. Does it just go through the image?
Yeah, I just goes for you.
Joshi plays along. He's like, that's good, Torque.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Zoro, come clean this
I'm
up.
so hydrated.
Zoro,
Oh.
get over here.
Guys,
Zoro's not in this building.
if Taz ever, if he could do this again, I could cook for you guys. I could get you guys more frothy milk and give it to you like this.
We'll have to do that sometime, Torque. Definitely.
Yeah, that's sweet.
We gotta check our schedule, though.
Oh, you guys are pretty busy over there, I guess. Yeah.
She's ovulating.
Dear God.
Taz or
I
Toshi
said
tries
for
to
like a
smack
second.
Taz in the head, but his hand goes through him.
Both of Taz's shins are on fire as Ralph and Lenny have crawled under the table and kick him in both shins.
Ow! Ah!
Timmit brings up the project that him and Torque have been working on. Just let him know that he's trying to figure out a way to bring them back while also keeping Docroth locked away for the rest of all time.
Well, it obviously means a lot to me, Torque, and sort of Vek'theona too, that you guys are still out there, trying to fight for us, or do what you can for us. We are, obviously, I made a choice, and I am content with that choice. There isn't anyone else that I would rather spend eternity with.
Same here.
And you see their images sort of like, he holds her hand and, he smiles at her.
And you know that I've been seeing Docroth in my nightmares forever. I always knew I was gonna be guarding, making sure you guys can have a life. And I'm so happy that you guys have lives.
And you'll be happy to know that her nightmares have stopped.
Yeah.
She's just living with it.
He keeps to himself. He's locked away. He doesn't bother us too.
He's really annoyed about my whole hope thing. Like every time I bring up the new day, he just gets so angry, so irritated.
Stop saying hope so
Ignore me
much.
now, huh?
Well, good. I'm glad you guys are happy.
Very.
It's about that time we hear a knock at the door.
Aye.
Right, Doug?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, this is your show.
Yeah.
Who's at Who is at my house?
Well, guys, there's another reason that I called you guys here. Like I said, there's I've been partying with the gods, and it's pretty wild up there. And me and Gyaratos, we had some beers one day and got to talking, and he was telling me about his kid and showing off. His name is Gyaratos, and his friends call him Cedric though. So weird, whatever. And I found Cedric, and Cedric was hanging out with our new friend here, and I just, here she is. And I open the door, and in walks Toshiona.
Away from me! She's gonna kick me in the shins!
Well, that is it, little man.
Oh god, she's 5 years older now.
No, you? No, I've seen you.
Didn't I stab her to death? As
Yeah,
Ravina?
it clearly wasn't good enough.
Isn't she dead?
I'm confused.
Yeah, well, it turns out she's favored by the gods and all that kind of stuff, so she's not actually dead. And
So
you invited her to my house?
well,
And when she
here's
tried
the
to kill
thing,
Timmit?
is I think that she could help us
with
in our endeavors
murder?
to finding a way to free Toshi and Vek from the other world. So yeah, and she looks a hell of a lot like you guys, which is weird.
Toshi looks flabbergasted.
Oh wait a
Vek, you have
minute.
anything to say to you for yourself here?
I think that spoils my news to Toshi.
Oh,
Toshi, you have anything to say for yourself here?
Toshi's a little overwhelmed. He looks at Vek. Like, what? Don't tell me.
Party of 3.
no.
Toshi,
Oh,
this is your parents.
Oh my god.
what?
Toshi hugs Vek'theona and kisses her, and he's obviously this is sort of overwhelming to him a bit, and he's confused by the situation. Timmit, you surmise that because of the nature of Stoladin, and it having like a timeless factor to it, that possible that Toshiona is their child, not only their child, but has escaped Stoladin in some way, unknown to the current versions of Toshi and Vek'theona. And if she was able to get out of Stoladin, does that mean someone else can get out?
Ding ding. This person is strudel.
Wait, did this little girl come out of a portal from there?
Oh my god.
We don't
Maybe.
know.
Somebody show me that portal right now. I'm gonna punch it.
Hold on.
We're
That
getting in
portal might
there.
not still be here. It's been 5 years.
Wait, you can punch the portal and pull him out?
I have punched a portal and traveled dimensions. Show me the portal.
We'll get to punch him, big guy.
I jump on the turtle. Or on the frog. I jump on the frog. Onward, strange demon baby, and take me to this portal.
Has she said her name yet? Has she revealed her name yet? I can't remember.
Yeah, did.
Yeah,
Matt did. Yeah. Cedric just kind of stands there and just ribbits at me like, can you get him off of me?
I'm sorry.
Ribbit.
I had about a dozen drinks, and I got very excited about getting my friends back.
Yeah, well, you might want to get down or he's going to swallow you.
What? Okay, yep. Taz, you said his name was Gibagiratos, correct?
You can call him Cedric.
Cedric, are you hungry?
Ribbit. Yeah, he's pretty hungry.
Twerk takes that plate of fish sticks in his hand in the picture and holds it up to his mouth. Like if he opens his maw, he'll just, dump the whole plate in if that's what he'd like.
Yeah, he takes it.
Yeah, nice.
You guys got any Coca-Cola in here? We're like really thirsty.
Not the Coca-Cola.
Yeah, we do.
There's frothy milk on the floor.
Somebody, go get Zoro, please, hurry. Chaz had to travel with her to this place, and she's 17 and angsty. So he's kind of scared of her.
Am I 17 now?
It's been 5 years.
You were 12 and now.
No, I was 11.
Okay,
So-
so
You're
you're
5
16.
years, so you're 16.
Yeah, I'm 16. Yeah.
You're 16 and angsty.
I am.
Oh my goodness. Well, I really wish that I was there to, see you grow up.
She
Me
ate
too.
all of my snacks.
Yeah, this guy was so emotional when he found me. It was pretty gross, but I honestly didn't think that he was telling the truth when he said that I have parents and he knows where they are. Like, well, you weren't lying. I guess I was pretty hard on you for no reason.
Yeah, you're kind of mean.
Can you stop crying?
Yes, sorry.
That's kind of deserved. He's kind of a bad friend sometimes.
You were bad to my parents?
No, never.
He took all
I
my
think
money
he
for a
was in
while.
his Eras tour
Money?
with
You
your
broke my
parents.
mother-
I didn't take your money, you gave it to me.
And you never returned it.
Interesting.
Well, you can't use it there, can you?
She can't, but I can. How much was it?
She inherited
What
the
if I wanted to
debt.
create an investment? What if I wanted her to have an education?
I've been teaching her.
I'm
Oh,
worried
God.
about that.
That's the
Yeah,
problem.
Timid can teach her. That's
What
what
if
he's
she
here
goes
for.
and picks up any guy, girl, witch, wizard?
It's okay. I'm not really into the dating right now.
I'm more into
No.
finding myself.
I just found
Yeah.
out you're 16. I missed out on like every episode of your life.
Oh, it's okay. I was raised by frogs.
Gyarados?
Yeah. He's like my dad.
I don't think he's a great parent either. He kind of just pushed me from one life to another.
Yeah, he
Yes.
kind of put me through a lot of training. I almost died a couple times.
Oh my.
Cedric just nods in agreement.
No, she hasn't said anything. He just has like a 1,000-yard stare. His whole life is like he can't really comprehend what has happened in the last minute.
Okay,
Stuff.
if I get to have this iteration, we're not naming you Toshiona. That's an interesting name, but I don't know who named you that.
It was you!
I don't
No.
know. I think that's a pretty good name.
I'm pretty sure you guys did. I was left on a doorstep and that was my name.
See, but that leaves. How could I get to a doorstep?
That's true. I don't know how I got there, but the frogs raised me and they told me that's my name.
So the frogs know where this portal is.
Ribbit.
Yeah, I would say investigate that.
Right. Well, if only we knew somebody who could speak with animals.
Well, he's a god, and I hang out with him sometimes.
Do we know
So
anyone?
no
Timid
need
is
for that.
side-eyeing
Yeah, and I
the
literally speak
druid.
frog.
Do we know anyone?
I'm sorry, but did I make a 5-course meal just so Taz could have a big reveal about knowing this girl when we could have been on the way to where we gotta go to save our friends?
I think the meal is perfect. And I don't know why you would ever regret making such a meal.
No, don't get me wrong.
No,
This has been a blast.
She was on her way. She was somewhere else. We were waiting for her.
She's been standing outside waiting.
Sober up.
Because that does seem like something Taz would do, you know, just for the sake of the show. But I gotta say, if you knew all this a couple hours ago, I would have liked to have known. I think we all would have liked to have known that.
Well, you know, I'd like to keep the suspense a little bit.
He did kind of leave me at the last place we were at.
I think it has to do with his car.
It did take me a little bit to find this.
You left the tab open. I wasn't gonna pay it.
Yeah, well, if you wouldn't have passed out.
Anyways, I've been taking great care of her.
Actually, I've been taking care of him.
What?
Of course you would. Don't let the cycle repeat.
Like mother, like daughter, am I right?
What?
So, Ravita, we find out more of our friends have kids. When are you and Albrecht having kids?
Albrecht like chokes on his food.
You guys haven't had any kids yet?
We already have Yoshi. There's no reason to have kids.
Then maybe it'll be my turn next.
Not even an accident.
Torque, have you been seeing someone?
Torque side-eyes burrito.
No, I haven't. But hey, stranger things have happened.
Can we just do at that moment that Viola actually returns finally?
Yeah, she's back. She found some sticks.
After she heard that, she's like, I got your sticks. Oh, you guys are already eating. That's okay.
Torque's talking about having kids. Viola bursts through the door.
As Torque goes, stranger things have happened. She busts in through the door.
No, that's probably why there's a hole in the backyard.
She just ripped out one of my fences. No, I gotta say there were some pretty turtle ladies at the island of the turtles. Maybe one day my dads and I will head back to that island. Maybe vacation home. Maybe I will find a nice turtle lady that I can have some Torquies and Torquettes with one day. But there are obviously more pressing matters now. There's a frog and a little girl that knows how to get our friends back.
Excuse me, I'm 16.
There's a frog and a little girl that knows how to get our friends back.
Hey, you respect her. She's almost a woman.
There's a frog and an almost woman that knows how to get our friends back.
I'll accept it. Cedric, you don't have to eat them yet.
Ribbit.
Cedric licks his lips.
You know,
I've heard I'm quite gristly. Not very yummy.
I want to find out, is Gus still alive? Did he pass away?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a straight up mouse.
Yeah. Mice live to be like 2 years if you're lucky.
Gus is gone.
Oh no.
Gus Jr.
Gus is now dreaming of a pile of cheese.
Poor Gus.
Happy.
He's on a farm with the elder brain.
Remember when Ravita was having Gus like infiltrate like rooms?
Listen,
wait, was that the same room that
he failed one too many times.
Was that the same room that Theo tried to Misty step through 4 times?
Yeah. He was poisoned.
We were so desperate.
Gus was a big part of the campaign early on.
Yeah, until his rolls were terrible, and then he stayed at home because he couldn't do anything.
Then he died at home.
We're good.
He died at home.
Probably alone.
Cheese.
Meanwhile, I just got a weasel.
Did you guys
just
ever find the body,
in my pocket.
or did Yoshi eat it?
That's horrible, Doug. Say you're sorry.
The last time I remember Gus Gus being a part of the story was Yoshi was talking about eating. And then we never heard from Gus Gus again.
That's true. That's true. I feel like I'm the only one that named any of my, like, I had Renegade the horse. Everybody lost their horses they bought, like, after 8 months.
Timmy never bought a horse.
Yeah, I think like 2 or 3 of us did.
I can turn into a horse, so I never.
Oh my god.
Pretty sure Taz had a frog that he could summon.
I think. Did I summon him in the final battle? I was thinking about it. I don't know if I did or not.
I don't think you did.
I'm very aware of the frog. Yes.
Vek'theona has a whole thing about not having her feet touch the ground, so.
In the party memories journal, number 9, who needs wild shape? I just saw that picture because I remember Torque carrying Theo flying through the air, even though Theo can turn into a bird. But he's so happy. He's like, wee.
Just chose not to.
There's a whole lot of one-off goofy moments. Torque and Theo hanging out in the boat, fishing. The boat's about to sink due to 700 pounds inside of it.
Are my fingers long?
Why does also every single character art since that moment 2 years ago, his fingers are so long?
He's the long fingers of Cyrodin, bro.
It started with the joke, and then I just kept going.
I almost desired to have the ending be for Torque to die, just to have that 30 title plaque under his statue in Cyrodin.
I gave Torque the we might have already discussed this, but I gave Torque the dimensional shackles just in case Clay wanted to force everyone's hand to make him stay. So all Torque would have had to do was put on the dimensional shackles, and then he would have been stuck there.
Yeah. We never talked about that.
Never talked about that, but that was my plan for that. Is if
to let Torque sacrifice himself.
If Clay so chose to want to sacrifice himself, and people were fighting him on it, he could force the hand by just putting on the dimensional shackles.
Yeah. Didn't come to it.
Didn't come to it. Didn't need to do it.
Love finds a way.
Toshi finds a way.
So, can we at least, until we figure out with this young lady how to get you guys back, can we have more dinners like this?
I mean, that would be up to Taz's spells, but I wouldn't mind planning dinners with you guys.
I mean, it'd be great to get to know my parents.
Yeah.
Taz?
Right.
Albrecht raises the glass to more lovely dinners with the greatest people in the world, the Sentinels of New Hope.
Hell yeah,
You're here. Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah.
Brother.
You guys, you tap your glasses together and toast to the Sentinels of New Hope. And, yeah. Anybody else have anything to say?
Let's make a promise. We get these two back before Ravina and Albrecht have their kid.
Albrecht chokes again.
I think that might be too hard of a task, and I would not want to time our return with the most valuable time Ravina will ever have to remember.
Yeah, that's right. We'll get you guys here back sooner, for sure. I love you guys.
You know what's crazy about this is that this means that we will obviously do our very best to, you know, set you free. But at some point, you have to have a child.
Yeah, didn't I just announce that?
Is that what you said?
He's pregnant, yeah.
Oh.
She said that
I feel
25
like
minutes
Taz
ago.
never listens to me.
Oh, well. Congratulations.
This is what I mean by him being a bad friend. Luciana,
He's-
just don't give him anything. You give him an inch, he takes a mile.
He never got out of his Eras tour.
Taz, did you ever visit your son?
Here's the friendship.
Wait a minute. You have a kid?
To the Sentinels of New Hope.
To the Sentinels of New Hope. Here. This is crazy.
There's another knock at the door.
It's just a boy in overalls and a red hat.
Dad?
He has a brother.
It would be James's age. He'd be like 8.
It's a me.
It's a me. Game on.
And then Brad joins the Discord call.
Oh my god, a missed opportunity.
That would be so fucking funny.
In case it's not clear, we have set up, obviously, for, all of you and anyone who's watching, our next journey is going to be Curse of Strahd with all new characters. We're going to be running 2 separate campaigns. So the people within this group here, you guys are being split up, 3 in one group, or
3 and 2.
I'll be with Ted.
Me, Ravina, me, Paige, and Mark. It's 3 and 3.
It's 3 and 3.
Yeah, 3 and 3. That's what I thought. 3 and 3. And then LB will be joining full time, which I'm excited for. LB, by the way, you've been awesome tonight. So,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, you've been great.
I got to meet my parents.
Yeah, so we're gonna be doing Curse of Strahd. However, obviously, we had this ending with the Sentinels. It wasn't a perfect ending, but it was, a fairly happy ending. However, I don't know whether it'll be a year from now, 2 years from now, sometime in the future, we may want to revisit these characters. And, this is a little like, hey, maybe we'll do a little bonus DLC Sentinels of New Hope, little, 5 or 6 episode special to, find out if they can save their friends. So, this is just something that, if we ever get to it, maybe we'll revisit everyone again. So, how does that sound, everyone?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't have anything else. I think everyone was able to get their stories out. You guys are welcome to, do anything else. If anybody has anything else they, want to role play out, I've got all night. So whatever you guys want to do, take it from here.
I think we ended it perfectly, right?
Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah.
Happy ending.
Woohoo!
Great job, guys.
We'll save whatever mojo's left in the tank for a couple years from now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
that Vek'theona's fires settle. She's not as mad at me.
Yeah, bro, you spent the last 30 minutes just talking about how she's fucking.
And then next time.
And I was right.
Next time, I know you're gonna do it. You're gonna bring Raza into this, and it's gonna be a whole thing. And then I'm gonna have to have another.
No.
See, I know you.
No.
Imagine being Taz, where you
I
cast
thought about it. 2
very powerful spells and 1 more, just so everybody gets a glimpse of their friends, and you end up still being the bad guy of the conversation.
Not to mention, these are sending is not like a. I've been holding this for a long time. I'm using a ton of energy right now.
Yeah, the wherewithal, you still ruined it.
I didn't ruin it.
Maybe.
You guys
should be such an ass.
I can't hear because I'm dying of exhaustion.
So wait, when you're dying of exhaustion, the last thing on your mind is, so you guys banging or not?
Yes.
All he thinks about.
You riding that shit
Everybody
wicked or not?
He always thinks about
Like a
everybody
normal
else's
person.
life.
Also, I just want to say, I see incredible job with all the art. This might be my favorite
very
picture
good.
we've
Yeah.
ever seen.
This is the
Love
best one
it.
for sure.
Very cute.
I'll post everything I got from IC in the Discord. That way we can do it in the future. I'll be honest, just to, be serious here for a second. I'm honestly going to really miss all of these characters. This campaign, obviously is, meant a lot to me. And when we started, 3 or so years ago, I had no idea, where it would lead us, but very happy. I'm very satisfied with how it turned out, and what the growth that everybody's characters went through. I obviously put a lot of time into running this campaign, and it's very validating to have you guys care as much about your characters and see to see how much joy and happiness that each of our sessions have brought us. So just from my heart to all of you, just like thank you. I love you guys.
Aw, we love you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Best DM ever.
Also, thank you guys for letting me handle your characters. I know it's a lot of trust and such, but like, honest, I love these guys. I love you guys, and I wanted to really portray that.
I don't think any of us ever planned to have a 3-year campaign where we were each brought to tears. Well, most of us brought to tears in different moments, but it goes to show how much Doug's cared. And thank you for giving us an opportunity to laugh and cry and try something new and explore and fight.
Absolutely.
We love you, Doug. We appreciate everything you've done for us.
So yeah, I mean that's the Sentinels of New Hope. This will be the last campaign for the foreseeable, or the last session for the foreseeable future of the Sentinels of New Hope. We are starting Curse of Strahd. 2 separate groups, 2 separate campaigns. They, their stories won't intertwine, but there will be differences between them. So it'll be interesting to see how each of you go about running Curse of Strahd. I'm going to be running each group every other week. So for me, on this channel, there'll be a Curse of Strahd episode every week. For the players, each of them, they'll be going every other week. We're going to do session 0 next Saturday, the 8th. Curse of Strahd Red, which is Clay, Paige, Paige's sister Sam, who is going to be joining us, new player in that campaign. Mark and
Brad.
Yes, Brad is also going to be joining us, new player for that campaign. You guys, your session 0 is at 4 o'clock.
Hey Doug,
yes.
For anybody not watching, or for anybody that's watching that might not know, what is a session 0 real quick?
Yes, so session 0, we're going to get together. Everybody's going to go over their characters. So I'm actually not going to be streaming session 0, just so expectations there. Just because it's not really there's not going to be a lot. There's going to be a bit of RP. Essentially what we're going to be doing is everybody's going to, introduce their characters, or at least reveal a little bit about their characters. I'm going to get everybody into Forge. We're going to, set everything up, set the expectations for the campaign. Curse of Strahd is, for anyone familiar with Sentinels of New Hope, that was obviously a lot more, I guess the best way to describe it, anime-ish. Yeah, very lighthearted, a very high power level. Curse of Strahd is a lot grittier. I'm going to be going for a more of a focus on roleplay, and I'm really excited for it because this is a pre-made campaign. I feel like it can allow me to focus more on the atmosphere of each session. So I'm very excited for that. But yeah, session 0, Curse of Strahd Red, 4 o'clock. Curse of Strahd Black, which will be Chris. It's going to be his friend, new to this campaign, going to be Ray. Also Jess/Icy, Matt, and LB joining us permanently. So everyone has already made their characters, and I'm really excited by a bunch of your characters. But yeah, that's at 8 o'clock next Saturday. We will be going over the expectations for the campaign. You'll get to ask your questions. I'll set up how you guys each know each other. And yeah, then we'll be taking some time off after the 8th because there's a wedding at the end of March. Matt and LB getting married. Yeah, so. And then we are planning to start the campaign in April. So we'll have to obviously figure out a date, when we're actually going to start. But yeah, so a little break here in D&D content. But then once we're back, we're basically I'm going to be posting every week. So yeah, wow. So yeah, this is
Let's go.
This is the end. I'll tell you what. To end it all right, why don't each of you, as your character, if you don't mind, just would you say a toast? Maybe what the group means to you. How your character feels about the group, and about the time that you've shared together and your hopes for the future. So if you want to take a moment to think about what your character would say, let's all toast the ending of this campaign. So whoever would like to start, you can each take a moment to think about what you'd say. But yeah, let's end it that way.
Years ago, I was alone in a faraway place without friends or family. Luckily, I was one day sat upon. And those people became my family. I ate with them, I laughed with them, I cried, I fought for them. They've been my everything. They were what got me through more than they could ever know or imagine. I love them all. I appreciate them more than they could know. I have always seemed to be the turtle whose job it was to protect everybody. But in the end, you guys protected me. You showed me love. And I thank you for that.
You're here.
You're here.
Here, here.
Here, here. Beautifully well said.
Beautifully well said. Maybe you should go last from now on. Well, it's been a long time, and I think this is the next step of a brand new journey, and looks like I'm gonna have to take guardianship over this, teenager. But it's been a great 7 years knowing you guys, and I know I've tried to fuck some of you, but mostly just Tort and Theo and Timid.
And Ravina at the beginning, don't forget about that.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
And
Was she offended that she didn't that he didn't say?
Yeah, no, it didn't happen. Definitely Albrecht though.
Okay.
Vek'theona.
Toshi for sure.
Raza. Toshi for sure. But you guys are my friends, and I'm really happy to know you guys. And from now on, it's the straight and narrow. As a godfather.
Oh my god.
I love you.
You're here.
You're here.
Here,
Here, here.
Well, I'd say we've had plenty of adventures together, and it's always great to meet people with a burning curiosity. I don't always know what to say in these emotional send-offs, but I'm glad I've met you all, and my life has been improved since knowing you.
Here, here.
You're here.
Here, here.
You're here.
Sort of the same. I don't really know anybody other than you guys. I didn't really know anybody before you guys, and now I just have a wife and 5 kids. Pretty weird.
You need your own.
Keep going.
So, yeah, you guys kind of like taught me how to be dad, I guess.
Didn't you just forget that you had 5 kids?
How? How did we teach you how to be a dad?
Let him take pride in the factors that he does have.
Well,
I
mean,
would
if
swim
you-
through lava with you again.
I see your face, Tim. Well, yeah, I did die. That's true. Thank you for.
We all died.
Multiple times, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse you.
Theo died
I
multiple
did die
times.
first. I died first. I did it before it was cool to die. So thanks for forgot all about that. Yeah, thanks for bringing me back. I was a sorcerer once. Remember?
Well, we do.
In another life.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. I don't really remember much, but I died. You guys saved me, so I love you.
You're here. I gotta be honest, he kind of grabbed it at the end. He grabbed it.
He got it.
I love you, question mark.
I still like
What
the
was
idea
the
of,
question?
I died and you guys brought me back. It's like, yeah, we all died.
Yeah.
So I love you.
Like,
Honestly,
thanks, I guess?
if Viola wants to go first, I can go ahead.
You can go ahead.
Okay, well, I thought I was doomed to be alone, you know? Cursed, ashamed of who I was and what I represented. But I had faith. And when I met you guys, when I met my first team, not all of you, we got caught up in some rapids and Toshi got washed away and I held on to him so tightly. And that was the day I knew that my faith was more than a delusion. Toshi may have saved me from myself, but you all saved me after that. When I thought he was gone, Taz picked me back up, and you all refused to let me fall apart. Now we have something, and we've been so fortunate to be able to connect, to fall in love, and to live prosperously. Theo, you have kids. Ravina, you have someone who loves you deeply, and your best friend. Taz, you've got everything and anything at any time.
Amen to that.
That's the way you like it. And Tor, you got to see your dads again. And you know there's an island out there with creatures that lived from the Feywild. And Timmy, you got to teach again. I'm so glad and so proud of you guys.
Here, here.
Here,
Here,
here.
Here.
Everyone's so emotional.
Albrecht gives you a little nudge.
I don't have to say anything. It's fine. They all know.
He nudges
Here,
you
here.
harder.
Just kidding. You know, obviously, I've talked about this before, but my whole life I've been pretty much on my own, and I haven't really known what it's like to have a family until you guys came around. And I've always fought for my own survival and myself first, but I now have a reason to fight for other people. And everybody I love is right here at this table. And thank you guys for helping me grow into the person that I am. I will fight every day for you guys.
Here, here.
Here,
Here.
Toshi holds up a glass where he is. And, he says, my friends, boy, sorry I'm a little shaken right now. A lot of stuff has happened in my world in the past 10 minutes. But I know that whatever comes in the future, having people like you who care about me and care about Vek. Sorry, it's just I always used to say that everything will be all right in the end. And when I look around at all of you at the table here, and I look at Vek'theona, and at her and gives her a kiss on the forehead, it's if this was the end, then I wouldn't trade my life for anything. Here's to you, the Sentinels of New Hope. And he raises his glass.
Here,
Here,
here.
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 You guys all drink and spend the rest of the night telling stories about the past and maybe your hopes for the future. And, I think that'll be a great place to end it. Great
Hell
job,
yeah,
guys. Thank you, everyone. Man, that was I really appreciate the effort everyone put in in what happened in the 5-year jump, and brings me a lot of comfort knowing that all these characters I care about are not only happy with their current lives but also hopeful for the future. Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
I kind of don't want to end stream, but yeah, it's yeah. That's the Sentinels of New Hope. So, good job, everyone. So,
Here.
here. Anything else anyone want to add?
I don't.
It's been a hell of a ride.
Yeah, it has. So,
Support your local trees.
tune in for the Curse of Strahd in the future. I am
We're all gonna
so
die
excited
a lot.
for that. I really am. I'm so excited for that. You guys have got brand new characters that I think are fantastic. So,
It's gonna take me so long to remember my character's name.
yeah, I know Mark. I know he's definitely probably gonna do a voice. Anybody else gonna be trying out? Clay, I know you're gonna be trying out a voice, right?
Guess you'll have to find out. Tune in and find out.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Cliffhanger.
Okay, so thank you everyone for watching. We're gonna go ahead and end stream. That is the Sentinels of New Hope. It's a wrap. Good job, everyone.
For now.
For
It's
now.
a rape.
Yeah.
Wrap.
Take a bow.
Wrap it up.
Take a bow, Doug.
Thank
Hell
you,
yeah.
everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Okay, well, I'm gonna play the outro and then I'll be ending stream. So bye, stream. Bye, YouTube. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
久しぶりに君の笑った顔を見た気がした胸に灯れできる限りスローモーションこの短い夜が最後になるならきっと会いに行くんだ僕ですらそう思うのそのノート抱きしめ合っている好きに泣いてしまうくらい痛みを話すこともできない弱点のある君がこんなに好きなのにあれに書いて渡すべきなんだよこの僕の想いも笑う前にいなくならないでね君こそねの天気に約束して肩を叩く決まってどちらかが破るのさ今回もまた僕じゃなかっただけ増えた手をサインを作ってた僕は何度もそれを見落としたね約束なんて守るっていうただの合図さ本当はただ手をつなぎたいだけ